If you're concerned about a recession and inflation, listen up. I've been through this before. I was living in Manhattan when Mayor Beam announced that New York was going bankrupt. It would tank. Now, the financial center of the world just can't tank. We did go through a crisis, but I could have bought a loft on Lower Fifth Avenue for $15,000. Then I lived in South America. We had 300% inflation in 1 year. We suffered shortages on just about everything, and the electricity would be out for about 8 hours at a time. People were working just to keep the kids in school and to put food on the table. It was very rough. In 2005, there was a period of 4 months where I didn't sell a thing. It got worse. The economy retracted. 2007 to 10 were awful. I weighed 30 pounds less. It was called the real estate crash diet. Investors were scooping up foreclosed properties for $80,000. And I just sold a multifamily for 4.5 times of the sale price from 2011. There was massive fraud, and my job was to talk people through life after a short sale. It was hard for everyone. Now we're stuck with inflation and a sort of recession. Why is there inflation? Well, remember the early days of COVID when we couldn't go anywhere and we lived on Zoom or Amazon? Factories were closed. There was a backup chain in California. Wood tripled in price because the mills in Canada were closed. Food chains also suffered because restaurants were no longer ordering large quantities and good food just rotted away. We're almost over the pandemic, but factories in China are still closed. Farmers are scrambling with either flooding or drought worldwide. If you drove by cornfields in Minnesota this summer, it wasn't as high as an elephant's eye. It was short and very dry. Sellers have enjoyed a boom market. There just weren't enough homes for sales, so prices skyrocketed, way out of whack. The Fed put the brakes on to slow the economy down. People went into shock, expecting that 3% interest was normal and forever. Buyers who were hiding out because of high prices are now hiding out because the interest rates have climbed to a normal 5 to 6%. Now we're in a more balanced market. Buyers expect value for their dollars and are far pickier than they were 6 months ago. I wrote an offer on a home in June that got 27 offers. Today they might get 2. Sellers are more flexible. Well, what about high interest rates? Consider a buy down, adjustable rate, seller concessions. I know 3 builders that are offering buy downs to buyers. We're all in this together and we will figure it out. Call me.